Hey guys, it's Full Guys here, Lavender Rack, Montreal, Quebec. In front of me today, 2021-22 Upper Deck Series 2 Hockey Box number 2 in electric blue to slice and dice through. Let's see what we accrue. Configuration, 8 cards per pack, 24 packs per box, 192 cards. Base set, 251 through 450, Young Guns 451 through 5 Honey. Parallels are the French clear cuts, exclusives, and high glosses. By the way, guys, stay tuned at the end of the break because I'm going to show you one of my favorite 101 cards. I don't have many, but I thought I'd show it to you. You might have already seen it. And I'd also like you guys to comment underneath which is your favorite 101, the ones that you possess, if you do possess them. By the way, someone left me a nasty comment saying how they don't like how nervous I am. I mean, come on, man. Like, really? You just want a doleful, inarticulate dude to just be jovial and not say much and show you the cards? There are a million other breakers doing that, dude. So, you know, have at it. Yeah, and regardless of what I do, guys, over 100 likes, I'll always get 1 or 2, and only 1 or 2 thumbs downs, right? Because people, for the most part, tend to be gracious within our community. If you want to give me thumbs down, fine, man. You want to give me constructive criticism, fine, but don't ask me to change my personality, man. There's a bunch of other breakers who do what you want them to do. I'm not that cat, that's fine. So within a box break, guys, as we know, 1 hit, so that could be the clear cut fluorescence, rookie materials, or some other hit. 6 Young Guns, 4 Upper Deck canvas, 50% shot at the Young Gun canvas, 6 OPG updates, 5 other hits, the 2 portraits, the 2 honor rolls, the 1 Dazzlers blue for 17% opportunity for the pink, base parallels, French, 80% of the time, and a wild card, which can be an unannounced, it could be another hit, we don't know. Of course, there are printing plates and insert parallels, gold parallels and stuff like that, short prints, day with the cup. So I've gone through all of that stuff before. What's interesting is there is a dual canvas that I mentioned of the Richter Beezer number 235, which is so cool. And there are, of course, base variations and unannounced cards. So I know there is a base snow spray auto, which is a sticker auto, and there's a Kachuk of that I've seen. There's actually a Rookie Threads retro that exists as well, including a McDavid, I believe. And there's also a retro acetate Young Guns that's within this product that's unannounced. Fanimation set, I believe there is, that's been, and there's that MVP. I think some people have seen the MVP. So there are cool unannounced cards. Let's go, guys. Direct sunlight today. Why not? There's Spezza, Getzlaff, O'Reilly, and here's our Dazzlers. Right off the top, we have our Dazzlers, and it's Neil Pionk, who had a bit of an off year last year. Lindholm, Provorov, Kraus, and Ollie Wally. Serious electric blue action. Very, very nice color with Patrick Kane on the cover. Oh, again, we hit another jersey. 2 boxes, 2 jerseys. And I think I know who it is, man. Wow, 2 boxes, 2 jerseys. How lucky am I? Okay, Sean Couturier, Orlov, Mikheyev, Paul Stastny, Hayden Fleury in our beautiful, beautiful new uniforms with the best colors. And we do, in fact, have the materials off the top, rookie materials of Philip Tomasino. So that would be our hit, or it'd be a wild card or a bonus hit, we'll see. All right. Very, very cool. First round draft pick, late first round draft pick in 2019, had a great first season, showing a lot of promise. Tomasino, 32 points in his first season, which is always a bellwether of a decent first season. There's the Duncan Keith, a topic of discussion these days, so it's OPG update. Vetrano had a great playoff max patch. And there's the Mark Stahl. Vetrano was the type of player that the Leafs probably needed to get over the hump. You usually need 1 or 2 extra depth players. I'm not a big fan of Simmons this point in his career, so we'll see. So anyways, guys, continuing on, Gavrikov, who's looked good. And we do have the Taylor Radish Young Guns. Our first Young Guns is Taylor Radish, who you probably remember from the World Juniors. And there's Wayne Simmons, speak of the devil. And Taylor Radish was with our juniors twice. In the first year, he had 5 goals with them, so I was really impressed with him. Usually it's a pretty decent bellwether, whoever performs there. And here's the Philip Gustafson, big fan of him as well. He's looked really, really strong. They face a lot of shots in Ottawa, so I really, really enjoy seeing young goalies face a lot of shots, everything considered. There's Jesper Fast. And here is our first marquee rookie update, and it's Igor Shinakov. All right, Mika, Pasta, and Besser. Do you guys like the direct sunlight? I think it's just pretty special to have direct sunlight every once in a while. Joseph, Poso, Taves, Ryan Strome. And we do in fact have the Niels Lundqvist honor roll, superstar honor roll, Ovi, Pareko, and Brandon Tanev with his typically crazy photos. So we should receive 2 honor rolls, so that would be number 1. Continuing on, we have Robbie Fabry, there's McDonough, the Beast, Marino, and our second young gun is Kachev. So we hit Kachev, I think, didn't we hit him last time? I think we hit him in some capacity in our last box, and there's Kevin Fiala, who had a monstrous second half of the season. All right, Tom Wilson, there's PK. Did everybody hear about the Weber trade? Sounds like a bit of a salary dump to me. Parise, Yamamoto. He looked actually really good in the playoffs. There's Mitch and Nishushkin. Someone commented that Burakovsky redeemed himself with that goal the other night. I mean, yes, but it was all Nishushkin. He almost healed the puck, but absolutely. I just like to see more production from him in the playoffs. He only has 19 goals over like 90 plus playoff games, and he's so talented. So here we go, guys. We have Hendrix Lapierre. Very, very solid one again out of Gatineau, Quebec. Nick Paul, another guy, another depth player for the playoffs. And Olofsson. Texier, Nino Niederreiter. Romanov, very, very nice. Rick Rack, and the William Eklund update. Yeah, man, he was the 7th overall just recently in 2021. There's Chester Kin and Tyler Bertuzzi, one of the Hanson brothers. And we do have a red border. So Middlestat, Hellebuck, Casey Cizikas, and our red border upside down would be Keith Yandel. So this is one of the base update cards, and it's red parallel. And we have a young gun behind that. So there's a Keith Yandel. And we have the Sillinger Young Guns, Maroon, Malkin, as well as Connor Sherry. Sillinger was lights out too this year, very quietly in Columbus. The 12th overall pick was he, and he looked good. He looked solid. All these top picks, pretty decent class, I must admit. Sveshnikov, Zach Kassian, so people are split about what to do with that guy. Sam Steele. And, we have another one of the rookies, so Sillinger again, a second one of him, Kopitar, Brock Nelson, and that would be Patrick Laine, who finally looked like he was ready to produce this year. Fabro, Tippett, there's Bowen Byram, gets a lot of ice time. And there's the Benoit Olivier Groux, marquee rookie update. Every which way these cards, Gardner. There's Carey. Oh, that's a nice looking card. That is really, really cool with the reverse retros. I love it. Colin Miller. So there are street clothes variations, so look out for those. Labushkin, Dridger, Grimaldi, Yokiharu, and another young gun. And this one would be Dorofeyev. Pavel Dorofeyev. Don't know this guy. I actually really don't know him. Ehlers, Beauvillier, and Carlson. Played on the World Juniors with Russia is all I know about him. So Mangiapane, who's, I wish he'd sort of be more consistent. He had a great year, but anyways. Bo Horvat, Gagne, Leonard, Doc, and Brady Shea. People are down on Leonard. He's very outspoken, as we all know, dealing with his mental illness and so on. Yeah, man. So Roenick, Martinez, and we do have one of the blue ones, and it's Jonathan Daleen. Jonathan Daleen blue. I love these blue borders. Sharon Govish, Quinn Hughes, Brown, and Klingberg. A lot of people don't realize, like, Makar is only 5'11", and I mean, you know, sort of generously. And Quinn Hughes is only 5'10". Little known fact. Hito, Lawton, TJ Oshie, and we have our Upper Deck canvas. Oh wow, that's a nice one. I really love this card. Look at the Jack Hughes in the old New Jersey Devils uniform, the green. That is a beautiful, they really do have beautiful photos for these canvas ones. Really like that. Draisaitl, Shattenkirk, and that would be Matt Duchene, who was a beast this year. All right, we have a portraits in a pear tree. Muzzin, Anderson Dolan, Petrangelo, and we do have the Taylor Radish. So it's a Taylor Radish box, guys. There's Burakovsky, aforementioned, and Nieto. Going down to the wire here, hoping for some more goodies. This appears to be, no, for a second I thought it's exclusives, but it isn't. I think it's just a red background. Yeah, Gergensons, Athanasiou, yes I do, Barry, Trocheck, and Severson. And behind the Severson, oh, it's, all right, so it's a Matthew Phillips young gun. That's what that was. Okay, Matthew Phillips. 6th rounder. We'll see if he gets any action. And Stammer, S.L. Lindell, Samsonov, Scandella, another one on the canvas, and Jacob Vrana. Jacob Vrana one, he's somebody who everybody expects to break out at some point. A lot of players actually break out after they leave Washington, just because of the depth on Washington. They get more action on other teams, and they're used on PP1, as opposed to the PP being monopolized by their top guns. Nuge, Jonathan Drouin. There's Ryan Lindgren, who had an unbelievable playoffs. I have his Future Watch, actually. I pulled it in my box. Brodeen, Logan Couture, and we have another Young Guns, guys. And this Young Gun would happen to be Daleen, so we have the Daleen. All right, definitely a San Jose box, guys. Daleen's already 24 years old because he's been in the Swedish League, I think, for the longest time. Presently, of course, with your Sharks. Barkov, there's Matthews, Steele Ben, a cool Jacob Markstrom, and this one would be Pavel Zacha. Last pack, guys, our last pack. It just appears to be canvas, I think. All right, we have Larkin, Yost, Hintz, Mikko Rantanen. Cobb, and our upper deck canvas is Mark Giordano. That is a beautiful, beautiful canvas, actually. I love that color. All right, guys, pretty pedestrian break, I have to say. I think the wild card was probably the red OPG, which is pretty mediocre as far as wild cards go. I know that there is a carry price in a suit. There are some variations and stuff like that, but I didn't hit any of that today. At least I did hit a materials or a jersey, so that's cool. So guys, I promised to show you my favorite one-on-one. I have so few in Montreal. I have few in New York, but so it narrows it down, put it that way. And here it is. And of course it's Leaf Pearl, which is like, used to be, I think, $1,500 American a box. Now it's like 2,000 plus, which is insanity. But I like showcasing Leaf just because it's a good alternative to Upper Deck for those looking to branch out, see something different. And this is a really cool card. It's an 8-way, it's a 101 gold, and it's really cool because it's all goaltenders, and as you guys know, I'm a goalie. So here's Grant Fuhr, Dominic Hasek, Felix Potvin, Jim Craig, and on the back of it, we have Marty, we have Curtis Joseph, Mike Palmateer, and Jocelyn Thibault. Isn't that cool? Isn't that a cool card? So guys, in the comments underneath, tell me which is your favorite one-on-one of ones that you own. Some people will probably say a Shield or whatnot. And if you, or maybe printing plate, if you have less money and you buy cheaper products. So that's basically it, guys. A pretty middling, average, pedestrian box of this stuff. I had such a great box in my first box. It kind of averages out, although I did hit 2 materials, which is kind of cool. So guys, please be sure to do me the honor of sub-liking, hashtagging Dryden. I'll take care of you if you take care of me, because we are a community. Full cards live and direct from a place called Montreal, Quebec.